Welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. In this video, I have a mini Amazon nail haul. So I got two different types of nail tips from the brand NOVO OVO through Amazon. The first one is this super crazy pointy claw nail tip. So it's like a super sharp stiletto nail tip, but it curves down like cat claws. It's super cool and unique. I don't know what kind of design I would do with those though. The second set that they sent me were these Russian almond nail tips, and this type of tip is apparently very popular in Europe. This is what it looks like. Typically people do it using paper nail forms, but they created a full cover version of it, so this is what it looks like. Super cool. It has like a nice C curve in it, so it gives that illusion that you actually sculpted it out using nail forms. So just like the two unique shapes that they sent me, they have a ton of other options. Here are some examples of some of the products that they have, including press-on toes, so be sure to check out the link in my description. Now jumping into my nail design, these are my inspo photos. I wanted to do an airbrush or type of set with an outline around it. So I went ahead and sized out my nail tips, and now I'm going to go in with these pastel colors as my base. In the inspo photos, the outline around the nail, people were just doing like random colors, which I thought was super cute, but I really wanted the set to look as cohesive as possible. So I decided that I would go in and do whatever color is on the next nail over as my outline for the previous nail. Hopefully that makes sense. You'll kind of see towards the end how it ends up looking. But for example, because I did a pink base on the middle finger, then that color will be used as the outline on the blue nail. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in with my base. I only did one coat for my base. You can go in with as many coats as you need, but I just decided to do one. I went ahead and cured that in the lamp, and then I'm gonna go back over it with some matte top coat. In all of the videos that I've watched about this technique, they stress that you have to do a nice even coat of the matte top coat in order for the oral design to turn out right. So yes, I'm just trying to go in and get that as smooth as possible, one nice even coat. I went ahead and did that on all of the nails, cured that in the lamp. While that was curing, I grabbed the products that I'm going to use to create my airbrush look. So that's an eyeshadow palette and some pigment powders. I also am going to be using some dense makeup brushes. So I believe these are like eyeshadow brushes, but they're super thick and kind of short. And then I also have a fluffy one just to kind of dust off any extra. So the nails are fully cured now with the matte top coat, and I'm going to start off with the pinky. I decided to do a neon yellow over the white because I thought that would look cute. So I just grabbed some of that on the brush, and then I'm just tapping it off lightly on a lint-free pad so that it's not too much built up on the brush. You don't want it to be like super powdery where it can kind of like smear all over the nail. You want to just try to get it kind of evenly distributed throughout the brush, and then start in the very center of the nail, tapping lightly and then going around it in a circular motion, and it kind of creates that airbrush or type of look. So I left this part of me doing the pinky in real time so you can kind of see how I worked on it, and then yeah, I'll check back in. So this is the finished product of the pinky. I love the way that it turned out. And now I'm going on to the next nail. So I did speed it up a bit, but I'm just repeating the same process. Dipping my brush into the pigment and then tapping it off lightly onto a lint-free pad just so that I can remove any of the excess powder. And then I'm just going to go in and start in the center of the nail, working around in a circular motion until it kind of fades out and just gives that airbrush look. One thing I did also want to say, if you're going to be doing this using like different colors, you want to start off, or at least in my opinion, start off with the lightest color of pigment powder or eyeshadow or whatever you're using, and then work your way up to the darkest. That just kind of makes it easier to like clean the brush out. And then also, I didn't go in and like use any liquid alcohol or anything to clean the brush in between colors. I just tried to dust it off as much as possible, because I just found that like once you wet the brush, it takes forever for it to dry, and then if you go ahead and go in with the next pigment color, it just kind of looks splotchy and weird because it's kind of wet at that point. So yeah, so just try to keep the brush dry and just kind of dust it off as best as you can in between colors. But yeah, now going on to the middle finger, which is the pink, and I honestly felt like this was the prettiest one, so I kind of found that like doing the darker version of the same color over whatever color, it just looks so pretty. So like the dark pink over the light pink. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead though and do the rest of the nails, and then I'll check back in. So to finish off the set, I'm going in with some top coat. At this point, I've already dusted off the nails again with the fluffy brush just to make sure it wasn't any loose powder still on the nail. If you don't, then when you go in with the top coat, it'll be kind of streaky. So yeah, so just try to dust it off and then also go over the nail with like a good amount of top coat, kind of flood the nail with it, and then you can just go back in and wipe down the sides. But yeah, but going on to the next step, I'm just going to go in and outline all of the nails. And like I said, I planned on going in and doing the next color over. So for the thumb, I'm going to go ahead and use the same blue that I used as the base for the pointer finger. And I'm just using a thin liner brush and going all the way around the nail, filling it in. So I did skip a few nails, but I just wanted to show that this technique that I did on the ring and pinky was honestly the best and like just made it not too time consuming. So I just went in and did like a circular oval kind of shape, just outlining all around the airbrush look in the center of the nail. And then to fill it in, I started going in with the liner brush, but then I realized that it would just save so much time to just use the regular brush that comes with the polish. So then I went in and did that, and it just made it so much easier. And then once I finished up going around it with the full-size brush, I did go back in with the liner just to clean it up a bit. But yeah, I love the way that this nail turned out, so I would definitely do that instead of just trying to go in with the liner all the way around. So I finished off the pinky, cured the nails in the lamp, and then I went in with another coat of top coat, and this is how it turned out. I think it looks so cool. I love this type of design on this shaped nail. It just, I don't know, it's just super cool to me. Let me know what y'all think of it in the comments down below. Be sure to check out the link in my description box to NOVO OVO on Amazon so that you can get some of their cool nail tips. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.